Monday Night Raw was on early once again since it was in Belfast, Ireland. So, did have a World Heavyweight Championship match in CM Punk defending his title against Finn Balor, aka Pin Balor, if you were aware already. Yeah, his name is Pin Balor. But we did see CM Punk in Belfast, but the show kicked off with a ring general, Gunther. He came down to the ring, marching down to the ring, grabbed the microphone, and said that he beat AJ Styles in the middle of the ring because AJ Styles forgot he was in the ring with the greatest wrestler this company has. And continued going on saying he's the longest reigning intercontinental champion of all time. He's a two-time world heavyweight champion. He lasted the longest in the Royal Rumble match for 1 hour and 11 minutes. And announced to the world that he will be participating in the 2026 Royal Rumble match. And just before he was about to say how he lasted 1 hour and 11 minutes, I believe in the 2023 Royal Rumble? Was that the 2023 Royal Rumble? He lasted an hour or whatever. AJ Styles comes out, grabs the microphone, and says, "You tapped out, Gunther. I want my rematch." Gunther says, "No." AJ says, "I will do anything. Give me my rematch." Or are you scared? Are you scared that I'm going to beat you? Because I already beat you, already tapped out to me? And Gunther said, "No. I'm not falling to your peer pressure. I'm not nervous. I'm not scared." But then Gunther came around just before he left the ring, says, "You know what, AJ? You can have your rematch at the Royal Rumble if you put your career on the line." And he says, I know it's a big decision, but I expect to hear your answer by the end of tonight." So, just to start Monday Night Raw, we saw a big thing that could literally impact the rest of the year. So, yeah, crazy. Anyway, it was Becky Lynch came out to defend her Intercontinental Championship against Maxine Dupree with Natalya on the side. And as soon as I saw Natalya, I said she's turning heel. And, well, she did. But Becky Lynch started going at it with Maxine in the corner. Then Maxine responded with a Lou Thesz press for a bunch of punches to the face. Then a beautiful fisherman hook. And this weird leg drop type thing. But Becky wasn't having it after hitting her with like an inverted DDT. Put an armbar in. Maxine fought out. But Becky reversed it into a disarm her, which Maxine reversed into an ankle lock, which I thought was a pretty nice reversal. But Becky rolled her up into a roll-up. Then a kick to the face to Becky. Then Becky and Maxine went up to the top rope with a beautiful superplex into a DDT. Becky Lynch took the ring turnbuckle off, but got hit with a big German by Maxine. Big crossbody that turned into a cover by Becky. Then Maxine turned into an ankle lock. Then Becky got sent into the turnbuckle, kicked to the side of the head by Maxine for the 1-2 foot on the rope by Natalya, turning on Maxine, letting Becky hit the manhandle slam for the 1-2-3, and still the Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch. But Natalya got in the ring and started attacking Maxine. Tacking, hit a beautiful clothesline, stood over, put in the sharpshooter, and just kept attacking her. And I guess this is setting up a feud for Natalya and Maxine. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to guess this is going to be a Royal WrestleMania match. I'm going to guess. Anyway, AJ and Adam Pearce were having a talk backstage, wondering if he should accept the match, putting his career on the line against Gunther. And Adam Pearce was saying, AJ, this is a big match. This is a big, big moment. You don't have to accept it if you don't want it. And AJ was like, you know what, I'm going to call my wife. And then Paul Heyman came by and says, how is your, and then he's like, how's your week, Adam? He said, I had a fantastic week, I said, and he's like, what do you want? He said, I want a lot of things. He's like, oh, I know. But I'm going to be down ringside during that Vision match later tonight. So, yeah. And they had a nice talk. Anyway, we had a little backstage in the Judgment Day Clubhouse where we had Raquel Rodriguez say she's going to become the next Women's World Champion, which I hope she does. And how the Judgment Day are going to be on top of WWE in 2026, having all the gold, as Roxanne and Liv are going to take the team championships, and Roxanne's going to have the Women's World Championship, and Finn Balor is going to have the World Heavyweight Championship. And Finn Balor said that he's not leaving this country until he gets that World Heavyweight Championship. He failed. Anyway, Jey Uso came out just by himself, and said that he's entering the 2026 Royal Rumble match, and he's going to go back to back, winning the 2025 and the 2026 Royal Rumble match, which honestly, let's happen, man. I want to see the IWC burn. I wish everyone in the IWC got mad every single day. Actually, they do that anyway. They do that anyway. They get mad every day anyway, so what's the point? Anyway, the New Day got sad after hearing Jey was out there, and they didn't get their tag team match yet. But Adam Pearce says, you guys are going to be in the match next week in a fatal four-way match. Winners of that match will be the number one contenders for the tag team championships. And, by the way, are the New Day still mourning? Or no? Is that old by now? Right? Anyway, Humble! The Division came out by Logan Paul's theme song. Great song. And then the the Lucha House Party, Lucha House Party came out. And this match was a pretty solid match, won't lie. Logan Paul got his face mashed into the ground. But didn't really last too long because, Logan took advantage, hit a beautiful European uppercut. Then Bronson Reed got involved, taking Rey Mysterio out. And then the Vision were doing the classic tag team thing where they work half of the ring with the one dude. Until the Lucha House Party took advantage, hit a beautiful dropkick in the corner to Austin Theory, sent all the members out to this outside. Then all three Lucha House Party members did a crazy launch from to the outside, like classic Lucha House Party does. I'm sorry, but why? I'm sorry, by the way. Why is Penta always with other luchadors? Like, why is he with other luchadors that are not his brother? I feel like I've never seen him with his brother ever. And I get it that Rey Fenix is on SmackDown, but like, does it really matter if he goes to SmackDown? Doesn't matter. Like, why is he always with Dragon Lee, who is the Fuego? Like, what? Like, I'd rather be with Dragon Lee than the Fuego. Like, it's crazy, man. But Bronson Reed took advantage of the Lucha House. I can't keep calling them the Lucha House Party. That's ridiculous. Took advantage. Austin Theory got his knee taken out, and Rey Mysterio still moving like he's 25 years old of age, throwing Austin Theory on the ground and hitting a beautiful clothesline or whatever. Penta got hit Austin Theory with the Penta driver, almost dropped him on his head, so that was pretty crazy. Then Logan Paul lifted Rey Mysterio up above his head and dropped him on the barricade. But that didn't last long because he got kicked in the face by Dragon Lee. Double super kick by Penta and Dragon Lee to Bronson Reed. Then Dragon Lee went flying on Bronson Reed. Austin Theory hit a big knee to the back of the head to Penta. Then Paul Heyman and Adam Pearce got on the top rope. Adam Pearce trying to stop the shenanigans after Logan Paul and Austin Theory, the brass knucks. The referee was made aware of the brass knucks by Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce snatched that brass knucks from Austin Theory, which Paul Heyman and Adam Pearce got into a little argument after Adam Pearce left the knucks on the apron. Then, of course, deadbeat dad Rey Mysterio grabbed him, hit the knucks on the face of Austin Theory, letting Penta hit the Mexican Destroyer for the 1, 2, 3, and the Lucha House Party wins the match. And I can't believe the deadbeat... Actually, I can't believe, because the deadbeat dad Rey Mysterio always does something bad like that. Anyway, Jackie Redmond asked CM Punk how he's going to keep his championship from after facing Finn Balor later tonight, and he says, I'm the best in the world. I'm in an away game, but I'm the best in the world, and I'm going to keep my championship and still be a fighting champion at the end of the night. So, yeah. And then Paul Heyman and Adam Pearce get into it backstage, and Paul Heyman said to Adam Pearce, you better take this phone call. And Adam Pearce got on the phone and started smiling. So we don't know who is the phone call. Like, I have no idea who the phone call is. But I'm going to guess, obviously, it's higher ups. Like, ups, executives more higher than Adam Pearce is. But I have no clue. Like, who do you guys think in the comments below Paul Heyman called to get Adam Pearce in trouble? Anyway, the women's tag team champions came out and said, welcome to Monday Night Rio. And they basically said that they're going to be in the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble. But then Roxanne and Liv Morgan came out saying, how are you both going to be in the Royal Rumble, but one of you have to win? Like, one of you guys are going to have to throw each other out. And Liv said, I don't really know, but I'm going to take that title away from you. And I'm going to give you advice, EO. Don't trust Rhea Ripley. She will turn your back on you just like she turned her back on me. That is true, though. Because if you remember, Rhea Ripley did turn on Liv Morgan back in 2022. And now thinking about it, I actually remember when Rhea turned on her. I remember watching the episode of Monday Night Raw and just seeing Rhea, boom! They lost a tag team match. I forget who they were facing, though. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And then, Rhea said, yeah, that's funny. That's very funny. But never mind. Raquel Rodriguez attacked Rhea and Io from behind, letting Liv hit a big code breaker on Io, in a big Tahana bomb on Io, and then Judgment Day girls were beating up on Rhea, hitting a nasty Oblivion on Rhea, and the Judgment Day girls stand tall and what could be the next women's tag team champions. Anyway, El Grande Americano came out, and if you don't already know, in Mexico he is a babyface. Anyway, I don't know, these two were having a big friendship makeup. Anyway, the young OG Javon Evans came out, kicked El Grande Americano straight in the face, and then hit I think a Hurricane Rana, big clothesline, and then they went to commercial break, and Javon Evans got hurt. Sometime during the match, don't really know. Hopefully it isn't too serious. Haven't seen anything online yet. I haven't really been online, though. So, after this video, I make the video. I'm going to go online and see if there's anything about Javon. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. And he just had like a tweak in his arm. So, hopefully. Anyway, Jackie Redmond interviewed Finn Balor and says, how are you going to do this? How are you going to beat CM Punk? And, he just says his classical stuff. He's going to beat Finn Balor. Speaking of division, Paul Heyman ran into Adam Pearce, and Adam Pearce said that he would like Braun Breaker at next week's SmackDown or next week's Raw in Toronto to talk to him, to have a nice little chat with him. And yeah, that's gonna be interesting. AJ, and then AJ Styles comes back to Adam Pearce with an answer about that match, and he said he talked to his wife, and his wife says yes. So he's putting his career on the line, and he accepts the match. So this means AJ Styles versus Gunther at the Royal Rumble 2026, career on the line. And honestly, now I think about it, it's kind of poetic. Like, think about it. AJ Styles debuted at the Royal Rumble 2016. And if he loses, he retires at the Royal Rumble 2026, his 10-year anniversary in WWE. That's kind of poetic if you think about it. So, do you guys think AJ Styles is losing against Gunther at the Royal Rumble? You guys think so? I don't know. Anyway, they were showing the Saturday night's main event card. Of course, the undisputed WWE Championship #1 contenders match. Randy Orton, Trick Williams, Damian Priest, and Sami Zayn. My prediction for this really quick is Sami Zayn winning this. The Women's Tag Team Championship match, I have Rio retaining their tag team titles. For the Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu match, I have Cody Rhodes winning. So, yeah. Anyway, Asuka and Kairi. Asuka was abusing Kairi once again. And Kairi just basically, said, I'll do anything. I'll win you the Royal Rumble. And Asuka said, yeah, I don't want to yell at you. Anyway, it was time for the main event. CM Punk came out, and then Finn Balor had this big entrance where the lights went out, the lights went on, and then it was the dun dun dun. It was Finn Balor's old entrance, which honestly I'm glad is back because his old entrance is peak. The dun dun So CM Punk, Finn Balor did a little lock up, but CM Punk hit a quick knee in the corner, but Finn Balor hit a beautiful drop kick in a reversal. Then they both got outside. Finn Balor got launched across the announce table. Then when they got back inside the ring, another knee to the face. Beautiful bulldog. Then Finn Balor hit a pay-leg kick to the side of CM Punk's head. Stomped to the chest. Then as Finn Balor was on the ropes, he got hit with a knee to the face. Big superplex that got turned into a roll for a 1-2. Ooh. The sling blade. Big dive to the outside. Drop kick. GTS got caught into a roll up. I got big GTS. This was not a roll up. This was a big GTS for the 1-2. Ooh. And then CM Punk got mad. Started punching Finn Balor in the face. Put the Anaconda Vice in, but Finn Balor got to the ropes, foot on the rope. Big sling blade, drop kick, coup de grace for the 1-2. Ooh. Of course, CM Punk kicked out. For like 3 seconds, I thought that Finn Balor was about to win, and I said, no way, right? And I realized, yeah, he's not winning. Then he reversed a GTS for a 1-2-3. Ooh, roll up. Yeah, right here. Then CM Punk caught him again with a nasty roll GTS for the 1-2-3. And still, you're your world heavyweight champion, CM Punk. I knew from the very beginning that Finn Balor had zero chance to win the championship. Had zero chance. Like, I knew it was never going to happen. Never going to happen. Like, it wasn't happening. Not happening. Anyway, the two men had a nice hug in the middle of the ring for mutual respect. And Finn Balor and the entire crowd of Belfast was devastated that their hometown boy, their island boy, lost. I mean, every Finn Balor fan that actually believed in it too, definitely get. By the way, if you guys know a Finn Balor fan, just hug him, man. I feel bad for every Finn Balor fan out there. Like, it would be cool to see Finn Balor as a world champion again, but like, I just don't think he ever is gonna win one because there's nothing there's nothing that proves to me that WWE is gonna give him a world title shot. Just nothing proves that to me. But it was actually a solid match, though. Solid match. Got me to believe for like 5 seconds that Finn Balor was gonna win the championship at that Coup de Grace, but at the end of the day, I knew that Finn Balor was not walking out of this match as world title. Not gonna happen. Already knew it. But what do you guys think in comments below about this show? Leave in comments below. Have a beautiful rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Bye.